Dance Connection is generally an in-person dance form. However, it is possible to dance remotely through the internet. And I've created this solo pathway for you to try such an experience. The music in Dance Connection is extremely broad, including all different genres of music, world music, and music from present day artists right the way back to early music and classical music. The music is far broader than in this video. This video has been created with music that I pay for to use on my channel through Epidemic Sound. So this cannot be used anywhere publicly. The music and artists for this video are on a playlist towards the end of the pathway. The video footage has been filmed inside and outside to show that you can dance outside in your garden or outside in a park if you have internet or have downloaded the video. I hope you enjoy it. This pathway I've created for you to dance at home alone takes just over an hour to dance. No danceability is necessary. This is an experiential video for anybody, from people who hardly dance at all to those who dance regularly. Anybody can access this video. Each piece of music is accompanied by an instruction or invitation. I invite you to adapt the movements if you find them tricky or difficult, but also to explore and try out new things. We can really help ourselves by exploring these different ways of moving. You will be following your own dance. However, I've also recorded video footage of myself dancing the same pathway, so that if you are unsure, you can look at me to get some more ideas. As I age, I'm finding it more difficult to keep weight off. In my 50s, I've found it very difficult to keep weight off, but I haven't stopped dancing. I think dancing, whatever size or physical ability you have, is an amazing thing to do. The music makes you feel good. And by moving in different ways, we keep our flexibility and mobility going. That's without the feel-good effects of the music and the movement. It can be emotionally stabilizing, it can create resilience, and it develops expression and movement vocabulary throughout these different pathways that you can dance. And over time, your flexibility and ability to move should increase by continually using the body more and listening to it more. It's a good idea to have a bottle of water to drink, and you might want a small towel if you get hot. Wearing clothing that's layered so that you can take a layer off and put it back on again, as the pathway will move to heat you up, and then you'll cool down as you start to move into the stillness section. Ideally dancing barefoot, but you could also dance in non-slip socks if you're inside, or soft sole shoes. If you're outside, that's up to you whether you dance in bare feet or a suitable pair of flexible footwear. Please take personal responsibility as to how you move in this pathway. If you have any concern about your capability of joining in with this video, please seek medical advice before dancing. Please make sure that your environment is safe for you to dance, being aware of any obstacles or any uneven flooring. If you're outside, just be extra careful. Welcome to this opportunity to dance alone. I'm going to guide you into different invitations through this pathway. The important thing is to always be in partnership with your body. What I mean by that is listening to any indications in your body, any pain, moving away from pain, moving into pleasure in the body. If there's any restrictions in how the body can move, adapting any of the movements or any of the suggestions so that you can join in. So we're going to start with a head to toe warm-up. So basically just moving through the body downwards, and not necessarily always doing rotations or particular movements, but noticing how you want to move each part of the body. So it might be that you want to do a rotation, but it might be you want to do very small micro movements. So you're going to have a little bit of time to arrive to the body with this first warm-up.
So now the invitation is to come into a little bit more movement and to follow different parts of the body. So you can follow your elbow or your back, and following different body parts as you start to move in the space.
Sometimes when we have tension in the body and we start to release it, we also notice that emotions may be released. And that's okay. Allow yourself to be as you are. This is a safe space at home for yourself where you can take the time to give yourself what you need. With this next piece of music, I invite you to make shapes with your whole body, which might be curved or might be straight, and maybe to hold that shape for a moment or two, and then smoothly move your body through the dance into another shape. So as you start to get hotter or warmer in the body, it's really important to just listen to what it needs. So that might mean having a drink, it might mean regulating the pace of your movements, or it might mean that after each of the dances, you walk a little bit or stretch a little bit, listening to what the body needs. This next exploration is of a movement called dab. It's one of Laban's efforts. And it's a movement that it's light and it's placed in a direct way. And so you can do this at any part of the body. If you were dabbing with your hand, like you're dabbing something that's spilt, you can dab with other parts of the body. It's a placed movement. It has a sort of calming effect on the body. So I invite you to do your dance with the music, but also to include dabbing with different parts of the body and exploring what the dab feels like for you. This is to help you increase the movement vocabulary and the expression that you have.
You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me sorry that you take back all the things you said just to hurt me. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more, like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to show me sorry you have changed now. But it's the same old story. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more, like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. Have to get over you again. Have to get over you. I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in when I begin to get myself together again. You are back once more, like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. Have to get over you again.
The dab has a quietening effect on the body. So when we might feel a little bit pushed or stressed, or perhaps angry, we can use that movement in our day-to-day life just to calm ourselves with body movements. We're now going to explore 3 more of those 8 efforts in a combined way. One of them is the float, which is to allow your body to be suspended as if in air or water. Another of the ones we're going to explore is slide or glide, and that's allowing yourself to smoothly move in the space with the feet in contact with the ground. You can slide your feet. And the third one is the flick, which is a quick movement, and it has a release point. It's quite fast, and you can do that with any body part. So those 3 movements, the flick, the float, and the glide, you can combine them within this next dance and using some of your other movements as well. So it's about exploring and including. Just noticing whether you want to walk or stretch or drink some water. In this invitation, the music is for flamenco, and the invitation is to include some components of flamenco rather than trying to do a flamenco dance. So those components will be to tap or stamp the foot with the whole foot, or with the tip of the foot, the toes, or the heel. And so they're the foot movements that you can include. And the other movement to include is to explore these sort of curved, elaborate arm movements that you can see in flamenco. So it's a feeling of really stretching up with the arms and making nice shapes, just including movements of the foot tapping and the arm curves.
1, 2, et 1, 2, 3, et...
Noticing your energy levels and whether you need to regulate with this next dance or whether you've got lots of energy. This next invitation is to include twisting, twirling, and curling within your dance to see how you can explore those three aspects. So you might find that your breath increases and becomes a bit deeper. You start to feel some heat as you put more energy in. This next invitation to explore cross-lateral. Cross-lateral is left-right diagonal movements. Sometimes people call it cross-crawl. And cross-lateral means that you basically connect the left side to the right side. So if you were to use the right hand, you would connect it to the left leg or the left knee if you were tapping the knee. And you're doing this cross connection, which actually helps connect the left and right brain hemisphere. Not everybody finds this type of movement easy, and that's okay. It's about having a go and having a try, and with practice it can really improve, and just see it and as fun, as exploration. Taking your time, just noticing how your body's feeling, perhaps walking or stretching. So this next exploration is about balance, and it's about particularly where's the point of unbalance? Where do you feel a little bit like, oh, I'm going to fall over? So you're sort of exploring your edges of balance. So this is an exploratory dance of unbalance, and just seeing where that is for you. There's no right or wrong way with this. sometimes when things feel unbalanced, we need to be able to also know how that feels in our own bodies. And these explorations help you when things become a little bit unbalanced. So we have various release movements in Dance Connection. Some of them are quite slow release movements, and some of them have more speed. This is a shaking, loosening release movement. So allowing yourself to shake all parts of the body. That might include the back, the knees, the bottom, the arms. You can isolate parts of the body as well if you want to. For instance, you can hold on to a wall or a piece of firm furniture and shake the whole leg. And it's about just releasing anything that's tense or held in each part of the body. And you can also shake the whole body together. So this rhythmic piece of music is for you to shake to in any way that you want to. Noticing any body sensations. How are you feeling? Accepting yourself as you are. This next invitation is to explore the space wherever you are. It could be outside or inside. And to explore what we call the levels. High is the space above you where you can reach up with your hands and fingers. You can also go onto your tiptoes to stretch up further. Some people even jump at this point because your body's nicely warmed up, but that's not something you have to do. And you can also go down to the floor for the low level. And the medium level is everything in between, that sort of section halfway through your space. And it's as you want to. So you might find your body wants to spend time on one of them more than another, and that's fine. Another week, you might spend more on a different level, and that's listening to what the body wants. So just exploring the levels as you can in your way. And there is, again, no right or wrong way with this. It's about exploration of movement.
I have lost my way in the city, and I feel alone when you're with me. I look for places where I can't hide. I guess I've been searching for places, some familiar faces. I think I just need a little light. I've been trying to fake it. I have said I can take it, but I think you should let me go. 'Cause I need some time
has been too long since I got any sleep. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten some time just for me. Yeah, I need some time. I think I just wanna feel like home, but these days I just feel long gone, and I don't know how to make it right. I've been trying to fake it, I have said I can take it, but I think you should let me go. Cause I need some time. Cause it has been too long since I got any sleep. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten some time just for me. Yeah, I need some time. Sometime 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 I need some time. Cause I need some time. Cause it has been too long since I got any sleep. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten some time just for me. Yeah, I need some time. Sometime I need some time. I need some time. I need some time. I need some time.
With this piece of music, I'm just inviting you to come into free expression. How does the music make you want to move? And it's exactly as you want to, and that might be including levels again, or it may not. Just following what the body does with this next piece of music.
Yeah, I'm tongue-tied, twisted around your finger like a piece of string. I'm winded, chasing after your ghost is real exhausting. I'm in love, but I don't think it's what I thought it was supposed to be. Love story, no guts and no glory. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Well, I don't usually get like this. 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 Reminded of how I met you, tried to catch you falling. Instead I fell off myself and I just can't stop falling. These wings are gonna flap for me if I keep waiting. Keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. I don't get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? I just wanna kiss you. Well, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Get like this. No, get like this. Get like this. Yeah, get like it, like it, like it. She loves me not. This bouquet is all I got. I'm dreaming, or could it be a future for you and me. She loves me, I know it's true. Or maybe I'm the fool for you. I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Yeah, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Oh, get like this. No.
Just noticing any emotions that may have arisen through that expressive dance, and just bringing yourself into unconditional acceptance, looking at yourself with kind eyes. This next invitation is to explore balancing. So balancing can be anything from being fully on 2 feet and seeing where the weight goes and how far that can go, to coming onto a 1 foot balance. You might be able to put your hand on the floor, or you can use a piece of furniture or wall. For that, you could use, if there's a wall, you could use your back to balance backwards. And it's just about exploring what your body can do. Balancing is really important, particularly as we age. It's one of the things that we actually lose as we age. So to keep exploring your balance and keep navigating it is a really good thing. So exploring balancing your way.
Like being on my own, I could use someone to hold. And I've been trying to fill the void, but my bed is getting cold. Cause I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. You said you had to go away just to figure out who you are. And I'm in this empty house with your pictures on my wall. But I don't have you, I don't have us, at least not anymore. Just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do, it's hopeless to be holding on to you. I guess we forgot about the way we could sit and talk all night. Just let the good times pass and got caught up in our fights. I say I don't mind, but that's a lie. Thought we'd work it out. I've tried to let you go. Memories, they tend to stay. Doesn't matter anyway, cause it won't be you and me. Now I'm just waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do, it's hopeless to be holding on to you.
Noticing any sensations. Do you need to stretch? Do you need to drink? So this is another expressive dance, and this is for you to explore your sensitive expression, the sensitivity in the body, sensitivity to music and sensitivity to movement. So we find that more easily when we have our eyes closed. Finding a space in your environment where you know how much room you've got around you, and then closing the eyes and letting the music bring those subtle movements out in the body, allowing the music to pour into you, for you to be the music. Sometimes when we move, emotions arise. Just noticing any emotions that are there for you and allowing yourself just to be with them, to accept things as they are. We are now at the stillest place of the pathway, a place where you have a choice. You can do a dance of stillness, which is an extremely slow dance. You can hold a posture or a gesture of stillness, and that might be holding a posture or gesture for quite a long time and then changing to another posture, or holding one for the whole amount of time. Or you can find a way to rest, to let the body be supported by the floor or by a chair. And it's really, what does your body want in this moment? How do you want to find your stillest place? Noticing how you feel after dancing in that still way. So whether you're resting on a chair or the floor, or whether you are in a posture or gesture of stillness or have been dancing stillness, the same invitation is for all, which is to come back into movement, to transition, taking your time to really partner your body. Finding your way to your feet. If you are already standing, placing your hands on your body just to come into full connection with yourself. So now coming into what we call a motif. A motif is a way of doing a movement that can be shared or that can be individual, but it takes on a symbolism of something. And this motif is going to be a tree. And I'm inviting you to find your way of connecting with the feeling of a tree, roots deep into the ground, branches reaching up high into the sky, and allowing yourself to feel how that is in your own body. You might find you move in a particular way or very little. You might find the branches move with a breeze. It's your way of doing it. There is no right or wrong way with exploring the connection with a tree. We're going to come into a little bit more movement now, and we're going to come into a flow movement, allowing the water of the body to lead you in continuous movement, including your feet. A slow flow movement. Now we're going to increase the flow so that you're moving more rapidly in the space. Again, keeping that connected feeling with the water of the body and allowing the feet to keep moving at all times. So coming into different ways of traveling, maybe exploring different ways of moving, maybe different directions in your space, and also being aware that we're activating our bodies more now. We're coming into a little bit more energy, and so that we are ready for our potentially busy lives or work, but coming back into a bit more physical movement.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way.
This is the final dance now, and this is a place that if you've got lots of energy, you might want to use it now. If you're lacking in energy at this point, then regulate. It's not about how much or how little we do. It's about this lovely feeling of partnering the body, where we're listening to what we can do and what we can't do, and being thankful for that, having that gratitude for what our bodies will and won't do. So I hope you're feeling a little bit more energized after dancing that pathway. We have many, many pathways. Some are designed for these type of dances, for solo, what I call Zoom pathways or solo online pathways. My intention is to create another video where you can dance at home with up to 6 people, including yourself. At the moment, we're based in Wessex, primarily around the Bridport area in Dorset, but we're expanding into Weymouth and Dorchester and into Somerset through some teachers who are just coming through the programme now, but in readiness to teach. If you'd like to dance in person, I'm organising an Introduction to Dance Connection weekend at the beautiful Dartington Estate in Devon. This weekend is happening from the 20th to the 22nd of October. There are limited places available, so to avoid disappointment, please book through the Dartington website as soon as possible. You can hold your place with a deposit. The details will follow.